The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a texture for the sea and the beach. Here we have the sea and the beach, and if I go to edit mode, I see that the sea consists of just one big square, while the beach consists of a series of squares. And let's first create a UV map by clicking here on unwrap and then export the UV map. I've already done it. The result is here, and I'm going to open the resulting UV map in Inkscape. Here I have the page boundary that corresponds to the UV map as known in Blender. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save my image as an SVG file. So I'm going to make sure I have Inkscape SVG selected here. And I'm going to replace the one I have. And I'm going to add a layer. The first layer I'm going to add is going to be called UV map. And I'm going to add this UV map. I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to paste it in the UV map layer using Ctrl-Alt-V to make sure it stays in exactly the same location. And then I'm going to lock my layer, and I'm going to add another layer, texture. And on this layer texture, I'm going to draw two rectangles. The first rectangle will be the sea, and the second rectangle will cover the island. Let's color the second rectangle in blue, and let's make the layer a little bit transparent in order to make sure that there is no overlap between the sea and the island. And let's set the opacity back to 100%. As far as the island texture is concerned, I'm going to apply the filter rough paper. And as far as the ocean texture is concerned, I'm going to apply the filter shaken liquid. And that's all there is to this texture. Let's save it and export it. Now let's have a look at what it looks like in Blender. So let's apply the texture. First of all, I change the viewport to texture mode, and I select the object, beach and surf, and I select a texture, and I create a new one, rename it to beach and surf, and I click on open and select the UV map I just drew. And here we have our result.